The energies of Saturn can be felt very strongly in the Capricorn Ascendant chart. Despite Saturn being an auspicious energy, the hard lessons of this planet will also be felt just as strongly, probably more than any other ascendant. Saturn is also the lord of the second house, which governs the soul's values. So the character and personality development of the soul has a very strong tie with this great lord of time and karma. The true star of the show, though, is Venus. Venus for the Capricorn Ascendant chart becomes the yogakaraka planet, an extremely auspicious energy for this chart, ruling the 5th house and the 10th house. Venus alone shows the destiny and life purpose of the soul, and all the superpowers which the soul has been born with. The 5th house and the 10th house connection can show fantastic creative ability. This can also be passed down onto the children and any other creations. Venus shows an easy access to finding one's life purpose and mission. The fortunate souls to be born with a well-placed and in good dignity yogakaraka planet should always follow their soul's calling. Failing to do so would be a wasted opportunity to enlighten the world and to uplift the overall consciousness of this planet. Powerful planetary combinations are a way that divine is expressing the energy through that particular soul, so you must answer the call. Mercury, despite being the 6th lord, also lords over the 9th house, another wonderful house and vibration. Mercury can show us the path of the daily actions which we need to be taking. We see once again that the powerful planets for the Capricorn Ascendant are Saturn, Venus and Mercury. Any combination of these great grahas will bestow wonderful manifestations. The 5th house, the 10th house and the 9th house combination formed by Venus and Mercury, Saturn joining these grahas will add structure and form to these benefics. Saturn lords over the 2nd house, thus also potentially creating fantastic dana yogas and financial prosperity for this chart, along with Venus and Mercury. The 6th house lordship of Mercury will indicate finances and employment, as well as the daily actions which begin to compound over time. The guru of the demons, Venus, is powerful in this chart, and so is Rahu, the North Node, influencing the 2nd house of stored values as well as the 9th house of fortunes. Rahu alone can also contribute to the financial growth of the soul. Ketu, influencing the 11th house, supports this energy. We see time and time again the lunar nodes doing well when Saturn, Venus and Mercury find strength. Having said this, we now know which planets have difficulty in this chart. The energy of Saturn and Rahu, showing the 1st and 2nd houses respectively, are opposite the energy of the Sun and the Moon. The Moon rules the 7th house. The most difficult energy for the Capricorn Ascendant is the energy of the Sun, ruling the 8th house. Jupiter is also another challenging energy, ruling the 3rd house and the 12th house. This is the classic combination of hobbies becoming wasted time, as this is the energy of the 12th house. Of course, the personal planetary placements will have to be analyzed. Mars is a neutral energy ruling the 4th house as well as the 11th house for the Capricorn Ascendant. Mars is also a strong energy for real estate and the 4th house and gaining from such pursuits. Despite having opposite energies, the combination of Saturn and Mars can show an interest in STEM fields also, and gaining from these industries because of the positive combinations which possibly form from these two grahas. Of course, if Mercury or Venus had to join it, it would be a fantastic blessing. Even if the character of the soul would be hard and strict like Saturn and Mars, this would be correct for the soul. The Capricorn Ascendant holds a lot of power, the height of Saturn's energy, with Venus shining. Another Saturn dominant energy ascendant is the Aquarius Ascendant chart. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, like and share. I'd be most grateful.